Welcome to the best of Spicks and Specks.
This is going to get nasty.
Oh, bollocks.
Excuse me.
Oh,
That's okay.
Do you want some Vicks rubbed on your chest, Dolly?
They're great songs all the time, but well, it's interesting information.
Kind of ties in
Don't
with...
take drugs, kids.
So, what do you reckon the answer is?
Oh, no. Sorry.
Okay, so...
It's the make sure you have it the right way.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's it.
And then...
And then blow and breathe and...
What are you getting him to do?
Become Rolf Harris by the sounds of
you
it.
can. That's so think of Rolf, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you so know.
You know?
Yeah, and then put a bit more rhythm into it.
I'm not sure that I can do that. Are you telling me to blow and flick at the same time?
Yeah.
Yep.
Mouth covers.
Yeah, go forward, yeah.
Oh, now, you ready?
Yeah, go, yeah.
Lucky lady.
And the whole of the country just got to see your concentration face. Which is pretty similar to the other face.
Are you saying that when I have sex, my face goes...
Well, hopefully your hand doesn't go like that. And at the end, you put it back into a little holder and give it to another lady.
Days, changes and tears. Where will we go from here? Where will we start?
Frank is going to reenact that footage of Nell singing Do the Swim while trying to stay inside her swimming costume.
You can YouTube it, apparently.
You can YouTube it.
Oh my God.
People can't, they don't kiss, we can't show the actual...
So Frank, if you...
Sorry, can we just move?
I have to watch
I don't want to spill.
Good. If the ABC was ever to be accompanied by a 1-900 number coming across the bottom.
Actually, I had a little bit of a... I had it because we want to do it very... true to the blooper style that I saw it in when I saw it on YouTube, and there was the pixelation across the nipples.
No way!
Hamish is going to help me out with some pixelation.
Okay, this is a reenactment of Little Nell's appearance on the blooper reel. Music, please.
Sorry, about that. Sorry, there you go. Sorry about that. That's censored. No, that was pretty much.
That's pretty much. There it is, people.
I just want to say, Adam. It's all right. I just want to say...
Mate, that's not bubble.
It's okay.
No, it's not.
I just want to say that. No, it must have been...
Jesus.
That's what I'm saying.
Sure.
You could have what?
I put a brush through my hair. I'm feeling a little bedheadish. I just... Whoa! What is this bit?
Did thinking about Shane Warne give you bed? That's really odd.
You're in good company around here. Let's do it all. Let's all do it.
likes them a bit rough around the edges.
Oh, Shane.
Have you ever got drunk and belted out "I Am Woman" late at night?
Oh, not late at night, no. I did it at a karaoke one time.
Really?
And I was looking through all the songs and I couldn't find anything that I liked. And then I saw I Am Woman and I thought, that'd be hilarious. It wasn't as funny as I thought. I was chased out of a karaoke joint by enraged women. And not for the reason that it normally happens.
I had a moment when I met Guy earlier.
Are you, darling?
Oh, don't.
Are you tearing up?
Do you know this?
Wear the white.
Can you stand up and give us a look at the whole outfit?
I'm also wearing a corset too, so...
Okay. Oh, hello.
There you go.
Fantastic. Hello. Wow. I'm not sure, baby. I think I just saw the islands in the stream. Now, Lisa, you also had to record. You've had to record ringtones for people, have you not?
Yeah.
What was it that you had to record?
Well, some of them were kind of spicy.
Nothing wrong with that.
One of the guys in the Jaxx, he said I had a really sexy voice, and he wanted me to tell him he was a dirty boy. Over and over. You dirty boy, you dirty, dirty, dirty boy, you dirty boy.
And that was his ringtone?
Dirty.
Wow, I think the ABC just went from $3 to $4.95 a minute.
Imagine that going off on the bus. And everyone looking at you going, it's my mum.
The musical film High Society. Yes?
Cole Porter.
No!
Oh, no!
Was based on which play? The Philadelphia Story was what I was looking for.
Too bad.
You're 3-5...
No.
Back in the closet.
Well, I'm not the nerd up the front of the class getting everything right. Some other people have a go.
Oh, don't say that, because that plays to all my insecurities.
You got a quick buzzer hand, baby.
Come
you ain't
on.
gotta worry.
Yeah, come on, Lisa, talk him up.
That's right. You got a hot buzzer hand. Buzz it. I want to win.
You know what, I don't even have my phone on, but I think it's vibrating.
I've been to paradise.
Can I just borrow your headband? I'll just quickly demonstrate why it's... This is why it's tragic that the hippie looks come back. You're with me on this, like, no one should have to go through this look twice in one lifetime.
Did
that work
straight to
better?
hippie?
Yes, no action in the hippie. Lived in a hippie commune with 14
Yeah, but
people.
what about free love?
Free love? Nothing. All I
had to pay.
Well, I did actually. I got a sexually transmitted disease.
You can keep the headband.
In a chromatic scale, what is the note one semitone above B?
C. B.
Yeah. What?
C.
C.
C is what I was looking for. Sorry. God. If you wonder what I look like when I'm having sex.
And also, I'm concerned that obviously when you're having sex, there are cameras and lots of people. And a score at the end.
And now for the closer.
Which will be performed by someone else.
While you see the names of all the people that made it possible.
And then a promo for next week. So, if it only happens between 8:30 and 9 on a Wednesday night, the thing that turns you on is the new inventors.
Which Iron Maiden single is a cover of a Skyhook song? Yes?
You just like me because I'm good in bed? I don't know.
Yes, but that's not what I'm looking for. I just became Dirty Uncle Adam there for a second. I was like, hey, that's hey.
Come on, girls, come and sit on my knee.
That's not my knee.
With that photo of all those blokes, I've just played the ultimate game of Who's Your Husband. I don't know if anyone else plays this at home.
Can we see all those photos?
Yep. You got him!
Oh, I got him, baby. I got him.
Well, when someone comes on the telly and it's completely out of your ballpark completely, and you do a bit with your girlfriends of Who's Your Husband, and I've got Andre 3000, Daryl Hall and John Oates, and Sam and Dave, and they're all there.
By the way, any blokes watching, it's called Who Would You Do?
And we don't know it as a game. We just know that as consciousness.
Myf, Ewan McGregor, Patrick Swayze, Matt Damon, who would you do?
No, it'd be Mr. Swayze. It has to be.
Oh, really?
A girl can't go through her teenage years and watch Dirty Dancing and not want to go there. Come on.
I'm assuming afterwards he'd say, no one puts Miffy in the corner.
At least that's specifically what she wanted.
Why do you need such a massive speaker?
To make it sound like it's in church, pretty much.
We had one of them in my old boarding school. Exactly the same, except you're not a naked priest, obviously. Apart from that, exactly the same.
You know, I have a propensity to make an absolute tit of myself in front of people who I really respect. And so it's one of those things where you want to say, when I meet someone like you, Lord, I want to say, I've been listening to you since I was 17 years old and all your stuff is great. But I'm also aware of the fact that people probably do that all the time and it probably gets quite boring.
Never.
Oh, does it? Oh, okay. Oh, well, that's good. That's giving me permission to shine.
I've got to say though, I'm a bit like you. I tend to lose it a bit around people I really kind of admire. The other day we were interviewing Paul Stanley from Kiss on my radio show, and he turns up and it's Paul Stanley, member of one of the biggest rock and roll bands in the world.
Shandy, the nights are lonely without
my
you.
My brothers loved him when I was growing up, and Paul Stanley walks in, and I'm just started losing my mind. It all went, and I had some half-eaten toast that I'd had a bite out of, and I said, "Hi, Paul, nice to meet you. Do you want some toast?"
Wow.
And then I looked at what I was offering him, which was a piece of Vegemite toast with 3 bites out of it.
Nice work, Hamish.
Genuinely. And I liked how you got into a really good groove there and where to lay down Gary Lewan style.
Yeah, no, I was looking for sort of like a yellow jacket, but there wasn't one, so... But that's OK, maybe next time.
This has like become one of those Olympic interviews afterwards. How did you feel the race went, Hamish?
Oh, yeah, pretty good. No, she's a good bike. She's got a lot of speed in her. Yeah, a little bit challenged by the Swiss and the Dutch on the mountains, but we pulled away. So it was really good, but we've still got stages 4 and 5 tomorrow, so you don't want to count your chickens, etc., etc. I've just thanked the support crew. And, well done, guys, on getting the songs. It's a team effort. I did the writing bit, so I suppose you did a bit. So. Cheers, thanks. Oh.
Hamish, we'll need We'll need a sample.
I was actually listening to you with all sincerity and then suddenly realised what I must look like. Oh dear, now it's all gone horribly wrong.
That's why I'm slightly avoiding your gaze.
Really? Is this doing something for you?
You don't look like you've been avoiding gays at all.
Did you know what? Because I'm a comedian, I'm an idiot. And I was asked to do a song at a corporate function to open it at 9 o'clock in the morning, a version of the Australian national anthem. Yep. And I didn't think what happens when you try and sing at 9 o'clock in the morning. It was the worst thing I've ever done in my life.
What you should have done was just strip naked and then nobody would have noticed.
Would have been funny.
Yeah, that's what I do in the studio too, as well.
Really?
Yeah, I'm completely nude singing.
Well, that's changed everything.
He's completely nude now, under
That's
here
right.
too.
Really?
What you don't know. Yeah.
I've just found another reason you called Meatloaf.
I'm glad you brought that up, because that's the real reason that I'm called Meat.
Wow. It's the same reason they call me Cocktail Frankfurt.
Why is that?
Because
you got a little weenie?
Yeah. And I like it when people dip it in tomato sauce.
And it's got a toothpick through it.
Is it true that you keep bees?
Well, not with me. My mum and dad keep them in hives. They've kept them for years, so we've always had our own honey, and it's, yeah, it's great.
Have you ever been in the studio whilst all the instruments are being setting up and someone's going, nah, there's a buzzing coming from somewhere, and then you have to go, sorry, that's one of my bees?
Not really. I've been stung 13 times in one go, though. Yeah.
Wow.
That was, I opened the top of the hive, and then it was just full of bees.
Right,
and then it was a real... and they just all flew out, and I ran into a bush. Because that's what you do if you get covered in bees. Because they think you're a bush then, and so they're... yeah.
Is a bee's dick as tiny as we all think?
I really don't know. I mean, I've never got that intimate with a bee, really.
She's like, 13 bees here. Oh, look at the cock on that.
Sooner or later,
we'll be screwing around. And then I say, no, I won't do. And I would do anything for love.
Oh, God.
I won't do that. No, I won't do that.
Can I just say, though, if I had told my 10-year-old self that in 20 years' time I'd be this far away from you singing that...
I'm nervous now. She came back at me. Usually they go like this. Go! Go! You animal! Yeah, come over here.
Yeah, anyone else?
Oh, thanks.
And the Irish, the one I
It's the Allegri Miserere.
Yes.
And it was owned by the Sistine Chapel Choir in the Vatican.
Yes.
And it was written out by Mozart from memory after one hearing.
3 points out of 3.
Get it on!
After one, he wrote it from memory after one hearing.
What age was he when he did that?
I have no idea.
This is like a little cocktail party. Cheers. So tell me, Richard, did he really do that in one hearing?
Yes, he did.
Now, Richard, there is a whole story about Mozart in that piece, but I've got a feeling you're probably going to tell it better than I am.
No, so please go ahead.
Nobody likes a clever clown.
All right, well, correct me if I've got my facts wrong. That piece of music was basically owned by, you said the Sistine Chapel, or the Pope, really,
yes.
Who wouldn't let it be played unless he gave it the rights.
Correct.
So Mozart happened to hear it, and because of his incredible memory, then went home, wrote it out, and then took it to the masses.
Yeah. The thing is, it's got a huge number of verses. So every time you have one verse, every time there's one verse, you get a chance to do the chorus.
You do.
And then there's a topsy at the end that's a ripper.
Really is it? Which is obviously done by memory.
I know many Irish people who've done things from memory.
Yes, indeed.
Walk home.
Walk home from memory.
Do you know this girl? When she hears my name, she throws up. Because she walked in on her brother and he was on a picture of me. And I mean, when she's walking in on your brother, she cannot to this day stand the sound of my name. Makes her throw up.
Can I just say, that's got to be, I Touch Myself has got to be the sexiest song of all time.
Do you reckon?
Do you know how I know that? I know it is that sexy because I cannot describe how uncomfortable it is if I'm in the car and it comes on the radio and I happen to be in the car with my mum. That's how you know it's sexy.
And it's okay.
Simultaneously both go...
Me and my mum are the same with Jingle Bell.
Pete Murray, are you saying that if your team win tonight, you're going to take your shirt off at the end of the show?
Can I have someone to come and remove our buzzer?
The final scores were Alan Kim Celia ended up with 15 points. Myf Pete Reese won the day, 18 points. if you'd like to decline, I'm offering you that out. You can disappoint everyone.
Can I just...
by not taking your shirt off.
Can I just show what Reese is
Reese seems...
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah, all right. Okay, I think this is some serious shirt coming off.
It looks like the end of Spicks and Specks, the Benny Hill edition.
We're leaving tonight with a live performance from Vardos. Now I feel like I'm on Fantasy Island.
So do I.
We leave you tonight with a slightly different live performance.
Hurry up, I want to take.
All right, we're gonna leave you tonight with a live performance from Vardos.
I'm married. Thank you.
Come on. Yeah, come on.
I've got to do that. See? Oh, no.
It's so good. All right.
Virtue, guys.
If my girlfriend's watching this, sorry, honey, but you are short and blonde, so if anyone asks, I thought it was her.
Knock yourselves out, boys.
Well done.
That's good. What was that? The open hand stuff. I'm turning it up.
Hey, Mitch, come here. I'll show you what a kiss is.
No time. Right. And now our team's on 25 points. All right.
Can I tell you a joke
Sorry,
quickly before we do the next bit? That just reminded me of a joke, and it was told to me by a New Yorker, so I have to do it in a New York accent, and I apologise for the word that's about to come up. Little girl goes into a pet store and says, "I'd like to buy a wabbit." And the guy behind the counter goes, "Oh, that's cute. Do you want a little white wabbit or a little brown wabbit?" And the girl goes, "You know what? I really don't think my python gives a f***." Anthony Kiedis from the Red Hot Chili Peppers described that as, quote, "The first time you wear a sock on stage, it's like a drug, like you're floating a few feet off the ground in this vortex of the netherworld." No, Anthony, that's the drug. Do you think on a cold night he used to stick underwear down the front of his sock?
Computer socks are best for staying up. Pardon me.
Or a garter. You could use a garter around the top to keep your sock up.
Isn't that called something else?
Oh, what's that called?
Isn't that called a cock ring?
Thank you for mentioning
It might go to air, will it?
Yeah, it might go to air.
Oh, will it?
Yeah.
Oh, my children are watching this.
Oh, guess what, kids? Mummy knows what a cock ring is.
It's an organised group of roosters.
That you wear on your penis.
What's the story with you and a dead monkey dressed as Elvis? Oh, God.
He's still watching me. We were rolling into Detroit to do a show, and our bus driver, a lovely man from Louisiana, actually. Let me know how my accent is in a minute.
I'm going to do that.
Shouted down the bus, "Look out of the back window." No, that's Australian, isn't it?
I'll do it. You tell me what he said.
All right, yeah, you do it, Steve. He said, "Look out of the back window."
Yeah. Look out of the back window.
He sounded just like that.
Yeah.
There's a guy in the street.
There's a guy in the street.
With a dead monkey dressed as Elvis.
I ain't going to say that.
With a dead monkey dressed as Elvis in a fish tank. And we were all like, oh, because he was a bit of a card, our bus driver. He was quite a funny bloke. And we were like, oh. Looked out the window, and there's a guy stood in the street. with a dead monkey in a fish tank dressed as Elvis.
Maybe the monkey had drowned.
That's what I'm thinking.
In the fish tank.
It went, I like fish. It had got in and realised the error of its ways. Sorry, monkey.
Sorry,
It's okay. I envy that monkey.
Why?
At least he can die. Bloody immortal. Tried to kill myself once, did he? Turns out I'm not actually alive. Is that the one? Oh my God, Jesus Christ. Do it harder. I love that shit.
Do you know what? You and I look like... I've just worked this out, Al. You and I look like just the trashiest wedding ever. Like, I love her all right.
I met him on the internet. And let's put it this way. She's a little lady. And it's strong whiskey.
What is that?
That's called grown man juice.
Hang on, I've had some of that before. It doesn't taste like that.
Why don't you get out there and sing Ave Maria after you've just been the smuttiest show ever?
Good point.
It's a song about balls, like. And keep it straight.
We tell stories about balls. You know, we've had a great day at work.
Hey, guys.
It's different.
Just take it easy.
Sorry.
At the beginning of the show, I mentioned that I had testicular cancer.
I'm sorry.
Go easy.
You weren't singing about his balls.
No,
Tasteless.
that's a completely different song. One is the...
Only from you, Adam, would I accept that.
I'm so glad you did, because I've been wondering this whole time.
What, if I only have one?
Yes!
Oh, yeah, I only have one.
Oh,
and
great.
I didn't get the fake one either. I mean, Adam had to get a fake one because, you know, walking is important.
Foot.
But,
Can you get a fake ball if you lose your ball to cancer?
yeah, they just before you they put you under, they feel that that's the proper time to ask you if you want a silicone prosthesis. Which I don't know if I was in the right mind to make the decision, but I didn't think I wanted one, so I said to the doctor, I don't think I want one, but why do men get one normally? And he said, most men get it for cosmetic reasons. And I was like, cosmetic reasons, like, never when there was two down there did I ever think the scrotum had anything cosmetic. Like, never did I think in my life, well, I'm not sure how it's going with this girl. Wait a minute, let me unleash my wrinkled turkey's kissing sack of love. She will not be able to how you like me now. So I just left it at the one. I mean, a proper comedian would have got 3. That would have really flipped me. I should have got 3. That would have been good.
But at least with one, you know, it's never going to be attractive, but now it's a conversation starter.
Oh.
Actually, it's a conversation ender. Actually, by the time they notice, the conversation is pretty much ended. You can't have fun with it. Because what you can do is if the girl doesn't know, and if you don't know her, like, you know, in other words, it's like random, and you can play games and be like, oh, yeah, just get a hold of those 2, you know, whatever. I don't want to be too explicit. And then when she's down, they're like, and you'll be like, oh, well, what's the matter? And she's like, oh, there's only one. What?
Can you do magic as well? Can I do magic? Can you do magic? Just go, oh, stole one of my balls.
Oh, wait a minute.
Been to Graceland. I've had a special moment with Elvis.
Have you really?
Yes, yes. Sat at his grave and took about 40 pictures of me going.
Yeah, imagine being caught at your grandmother's grave going. People would go, that's not on, but at Elvis's grave.
My friend stole some dirt.
Myf, if everyone did that, he'd just be lying there now.
Well, I met the Queen.
Which one?
I don't know if that's real or it's grey or what. The Queen of England. Your Queen. I've met the Queen.
Oh. Queen.
Yeah. So I think I topped the Pope.
I met her twice.
The second time I met her was the funniest because I had a few drinks. Like, basically, when you do the Royal Variety, everyone performs and you have to wait till the whole show's over. And as you know, it's a long show. It's a long show. So we were first, we opened the show. So 4 hours later, we were all still sitting there. We'd had a few wines, a few vodkas, and we're all sitting around. So eventually it gets out to the queue, and where the queue is, it's just this kind of a half circle of all these, you know, different celebrities and sports stars, and you just see in the camera, it's going along the queue like this, and every couple of seconds you just see one of us kind of like tipping forward and back. So as before you meet it, this guy comes out, he's like, now, ladies and gentlemen, you will address the Queen by nothing. If she speaks to you, you speak back, you say, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, and that is it. And we were like, oh. Right, I get it. So the Queen comes along and she starts off, and we'd done a cover of, we'd sang ABBA's I Have a Dream. And as the Queen comes up, she says, that was a lovely song you sang. Did you write it yourself? And we were like, no, ma'am, ABBA wrote it. Oh, lovely. And as she walks off, she had this, like, patchwork, shiny dress on, and it was hideous, it was. It was terrible. It was all these different colours. And as she walks past, I said, excuse me, ma'am, and the guy behind went like this. I'd just like to say your dress is beautiful. And she says, oh, why, thank you. And I said, it's very like a Quality Street rapper. Thank you so much. And she walked off, and the guy behind me's like... And that's one of the other guys went...
Well, I did the Royal Variety last year, and I did a joke there. The joke I did was, I love doing live stand-up comedy, but my real goal is my own TV show, because this isn't all that. However, the BBC in London has a diversity policy, and apparently I've got to wait for Lenny Henry to die. One in, one out, let's not rock the boat. And Prince Philip walks up to me, I swear to God this is true, and he goes, so, you're the young man who wants Lenny Henry to die. We can arrange that.
That's awesome.
Bugger off, Scott.
When everyone was sitting around a campfire and you're all eating sausages, I know you're vegetarian, and I was going...
They were soy.
I know, because I was looking going, her sausage looks different to everybody else's.
I thought you were going to say they were soy what?
They were just horrible.
They were oh my God.
They were sorry meaty. It was amazing.
Were they? That's incredible, wasn't it? Yes, I've gone New Zealandish.
Yeah.
Somehow.
She's been doing the New Zealand accent all night.
I'm taking the pus out of Ellen. I'm taking the pus out of Ellen. That doesn't sound nice.
Not to Ellen, it makes you sound like an unfortunate doctor.
Yeah.
Ellen, shall I take that pus out?
Sorry, Ellen, I'll warm my hands before I do that.
That's all right, I've got no feelings south of Wellington, eh?
You'll be pleased to know that pus extraction is one of my specialties.
Oscar Wilde once said the definition of a gentleman is somebody who can play the accordion but chooses not to. But he also said, not tonight, Lord Bosie, I've got an arse like the flag of Japan.
How could you eat that? I'm going to go... I think that doesn't look as bad as I thought it would look.
I challenge you to eat it.
Just wait, everyone. Remember, he had 2 of those.
Yeah, how do you finish that and go, still hungry?
This was what Elvis Presley had every night at 10 p.m. On each of these is a jar of peanut butter, a jar of strawberry jam, a pound of fried bacon on a loaf of bread that has to be hollowed out in order to take all of that. Would anyone like to try it?
Yeah. Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Does anyone else think that doesn't look as bad as you imagined it? Thank you. Thank God, because I just thought, I'm turning into Elvis.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Without any of the talent or the jumpsuit. Oh, well, one jumpsuit.
I reckon if you had someone from, like, one of those diets where you have to count points, their calculator would explode. You would have the scientists going, we actually don't have a number that big.
Can you at least...
Oh, my God, that's a...
Oh, no.
Oh, wow.
What? This is a quarter of what Elvis ate. I'm on a diet compared to Elvis.
Gone.
Good thing that...
I don't believe you just did that.
It's all right. It's all right, isn't it?
You quite
yeah,
like
I bet
that.
it is.
It's weird. It's weird because... Yeah, thank you. No, that's...
I think Al's in love.
Look, it's strangely alluring. Look, I couldn't eat a whole one. It's the combination of the bacon and the jam.
Really?
I feel like I'm on Iron Chef.
Well, you're definitely not on The Biggest Loser.
Like, because you've got, like, really nice organised list here. Look at this list to help me with the game. There's nothing here. It's useless.
I think Dude will say something about your mind. I think Alan, quite organised, almost slightly anal. You, lots of hearts and guitars, musical and loving. Dave, what's on yours?
Mine's blank. Although, I have to say, Alan, you were a little bit racist. When I drew a rock, you instantly assumed it was a potato. That's racist. My second guess was a leprechaun, so I'm glad I didn't say that. And my third guess was a bomb.
All right,
it's a leprechaun with a potato with a bomb in it. That's why Irish people have two hands. Probably a Guinness between his knees. Is that a Guinness between your knees, or are you just pleased to... Oh, no, it's a Guinness.
I'm going to go. I wouldn't be able to answer any questions.
I have to say, it is hard not to touch him inappropriately. Is that a fact?
Lucy? Oh, this is damper than it was before.
So was it your first show that you had to do a striptease with pigeons?
Yes. I had to stand there like Julie Andrews, like a Greek statue, and call from the wings. These pigeons would come in on cue, and I'd remove, like, the thing over my left breast, and one would sit there and there.
Wow. See, nothing could go wrong.
No.
Nothing. That's flawless.
15 I would have. All, my arms, the chorus, and then there was the head. And certain times in the month, they would fornicate, and they would go to the highest place, which was on your head. So a particular night while you were singing this, like Julie Andrews number, you could have as many as 8 pigeons rooting on you as you were trying to sing.
And imagine how many times in the audience a child was heard to remark, "Mummy, what are the pigeons doing to that lady?"
So they had their positions, and one night, poor old, you know, Fanny, she didn't make it up to my little... I had like a little perch. And the whole thing
I don't want to think how they secured that perch at all.
The hard bit was hanging the mirror.
Yeah. And where does the cuttlefish go?
But the poor thing...
This is horrible. This is just horrible.
The poor thing gave birth to a little egg.
No way.
That's why it didn't make it, because it was egg-bound when they released it.
And imagine some people would have watched it and gone, "Oh my God, Rhonda Birchmore's ovulating."
You have been in the headlines and all that kind of stuff. You were virtually outed on radio by a traffic reporter because, you know, they know what's going on in the world.
Of course they do. Yeah.
How did that even happen?
It's funny because the way it happened, like, in February or so, I was talking to my manager about it and I said, you know, I'm comfortable within myself now to make that next step. So, yeah.
I think what you've done is very positive and very encouraging for all the young people out there who might be struggling with their own identities. What I find is quite strange is that it's in Australia, in this day and age,
but it's still
there's all
an
this
issue.
big hoo-ha.
Yeah.
Who cares what you do in your bedroom? Come and do it in mine.
I mean, I don't mean to be rude, Anthony, but what were you up to that a guy in a helicopter could see that you were doing?
I would like to know.
And if you're taking the freeway to work, look out! Next question.
OK.
Red Hot Chili Peppers had their... Red Hot Chili Peppers. They were fantastic, mate.
They were a country Red Hot Chili Peppers tribute act. The Red Hot Chili Peppers.
With a bit of this going on.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. What you gotta get and put it in you.
How do you define alternative country? Or how would you define alternative country?
Good answer.
We're on the same team, dude. You look alternative country right now. You have the look of alternative country.
A little bit Dolly, but
it's
not
a
quite,
look.
with some curls.
Whereas Millsy and I look like we're at a boy band audition.
I have a sort of a western shirt with a pinstripe.
We're not talking about you.
Well, we are now. I think you'll find... I think you'll find what you've done there is just invited me to talk about myself for at least 2 hours.
I'm sure you can.
I believe that a feudin' and a fussin' is a part of old country, so I think we're finding a definition there.
Martha.
No one cares about her. Move on.
Now, to introduce you to an Australian audience who may not be aware of your songs, you had a big hit last year in Australia with a song that I can't really repeat.
You see that? Listen. Big
Yeah,
hit.
no.
Yeah?
Did you have a big hit?
We've been trying to work out how to actually
Well, I
describe...
have to say it on radio, pretty much
Triple
every
J
day,
can
because
say
we
it.
played it and played it
Yeah.
and played it.
Mm.
And you can actually, if you can cope with words like bloody, which I
was
think
going to say bloody monkey fluffing aerosol. That was the closest I could come to it.
Those monkey fluffing aerosols are great, mate, Joe. The amount of times I've had a monkey and it's just looking a bit limp and you just... Yeah. Funnily enough, I've had a big hit with that particular brand on the late night shopping channels. Have you?
Thanks for watching Spicks and Specks. My name's Adam Hills. Good night, Australia. I didn't realise that Alan and Myf were... I just didn't twig that they were... I knew they were lying down there. I didn't think they'd be looking back up at me as I was in kind of G-string, fishnets and Rocky Horror outfit and finished the show by going like that.
Can I just...
All I can say is the Glad wrap did not cover your lunch. And I have not recovered.
Spicks and Specks, that's as crazy as a game show's name can get. Spicks and Specks, no one really knows what that means except specs refer to glasses that people wear on their faces. Spicks is either meaningless or it's a little bit racist. Spicks and Specks sounds like a discount store that sells dodgy Tupperware. Spicks and Specks, or the stuff you'd find in the junkie's underwear. I don't know much, but there's one thing I know. Spicks and Specks, it's a hell of a show. Spicks and Specks, I keep coming back cause I'm in love with Myf Warhurst. Stuff the quiz, she's the one segment where I'd love to score first. She's so cute and small, I want to put her in my pocket. I come unhinged when I look at those teeth, that fringe. Okay, I'm obsessed, can't stop thinking about Myf and sex. But Spicks and Specks, it's a hell of a show.